Hey Virgo, let's go ahead and see what June has in store for you. Let's see. Okay, so we have here resistance, okay, let's see what else wants to come out. So then we have living light energy, see the beauty in life. That's another 25. Okay, so they both break down to a 7. So the number 7, I connect to the Chariot card. So it looks like for the month of June, this is going to be a month that is kind of focused on forward movement, I feel. With this living light energy, says see the beauty in life. I feel the month of June may be a time that kind of, I'm hearing, keeps you holding on. So maybe there's something that you may be having a hard time letting go of, right? With this resistance card here, some things that are kind of trying to shift and change within you and around you, but you may be having a hard time kind of getting a hold of yourself, getting a hold of like this kind of, I feel like this new direction you're moving in. With this living light energy, I kind of get the sense that there's a lot of paths, a lot of things that are kind of catching your attention, that are kind of shifting and changing around and within you, that may be bringing to light some things that you may have kind of wanted to push down or shove down or not face too much. So the month of June, you may be facing a lot of the things that you kind of pushed off to the side, that were kind of put on the back burner in order to focus on other things. So it looks like the month of June may be one where you're kind of trying to find your own path, maybe focusing on your purpose, and it may be one where you kind of want to kind of resist, or may find yourself kind of moving and shifting in ways that you didn't think were possible, or you didn't even grasp beforehand. But it looks like a pretty powerful month for you, where you're kind of I feel broadening your horizon, opening up to these kind of new possibilities, these new ideas, these new pathways, kind of opening up to higher vibrations, kind of seeing the bigger picture, allowing yourself to kind of let go and release any things, or, ideas, people, places, or things that may have kind of left you feeling stuck in the past, so that you can move forward, so that you can find your peace, so that you can find, those good feelings, those good things that you've been hoping for. Well, let's see what else wants to come out for you. So let's see your spirit animal for the month. Let's see. That's a lot there. Well, we'll take them. We'll take them. It's only 2. So we have here Hawk, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights, right? And we have birds here in this here, resistance as well. Then we have dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. Okay, with this dog, I kind of really get the feeling of really being protective of your own energy, protective of your own path, maybe even the people around you. I'm almost getting like a guard dog kind of energy from this dog. Maybe even you just have a dog that's very protective of you, and this month you may be getting closer to them. Kind of seeing how important they are within your life this month. Okay, but let's see what else. Okay, so your blessing for the month of June, we have here storm warning. Your challenge for the month, we have anxiety. Your message for the month, we have healer of the ages. And your lesson for the month, we have goddess of the moon. Okay, with this goddess of the moon being the lesson for the month, I kind of get the feeling that you have been getting intuitive like hints or nudges about some kind of shift, some kind of change, right? With this resistance and the living light energy, I feel it has to do with a path that you're supposed to move down. And with the storm warning being the blessing for the month, I kind of get the feeling that with this storm warning, there's this kind of, is the word impediment? I don't know. Like something within your path that's kind of been blocking you. And your blessing for the month is going to be this kind of shift, this shakeup that kind of releases you, right? With this resistance, like I was saying, like something has been holding you back. And the storm warning here, it could be like an actual incident that kind of shifts things, that changes things, or it could just be this kind of internal like aha moment, or, you know, it could even be events that kind of lead up and then kind of break open this kind of new idea or this new feeling within you, right? And so I feel this storm warning is coming to kind of release you from this resistance, from this kind of pent up, held back energy that you may currently be in. And so with your challenge for the month being anxiety, I get the feeling that it could actually also be your own kind of anxiety, right? Resistance to this kind of new path, this new kind of awakening, this new kind of opening to these kind of feelings, right? Because I kind of get the feeling with this living light energy that there's all these kind of feelings and emotions and things around you that are kind of could possibly be, right, with this anxiety, be very much overwhelming. So with this resistance, you may be kind of doing a little pushback, pushing back against these feelings. And so with the storm warning being here, this is kind of like a release, a relieving, kind of an opening to, right, with this message here, healer of the ages, opening to this healing, opening to these new messages, these new ideas, these new feelings, right? And so it's going to be something this month that may actually be very like emotional, right, with the storm warning and the anxiety here. But with the healer of the ages being here as your message, I feel like even though it may like start off as something that kind of is overwhelming, may even be painful, it's actually here to kind of heal you and to kind of open you to these new possibilities, open you to these new feelings that are kind of trying to make their presence known, right, with this goddess of the moon here as your lesson for the month, right? I feel you may be very sensitive this month, maybe very touchy is the word that's coming to mind, right? And I feel with this dog being here, this is here to kind of say, like, it's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to kind of feel these feelings, but make sure that you're kind of opening yourself to the messages that are kind of trying to make their way to you. Open yourself to the healing that's trying to be brought into your life and into your being, right? And to I'm hearing stick to the plan, right? Because I feel the dog here, the dog kind of represents loyalty. So it's like, I feel the dog is here to remind you to stick to the plan, to stay on track, even when things kind of get a little bit tough. Focus on what it is you're actually trying to bring into your life, right? Focus on the healing, focus on the love when things get a little bit bumpy and they kind of throw you off track and you want to resist. Don't like close off, but instead kind of lean forward, move into and lean into those things that kind of make you uncomfortable, that make you feel some type of way, right? Because those are the things that are going to allow you to kind of open yourself, to broaden, you know, and to become the better version of yourself that's trying to like be released is kind of what I'm getting from this. But let's see what else comes out. I'm also getting like with the healer of the ages being here, this kind of message of kind of you stepping into a healing role, be it for yourself, be it for other people, right? Instead of like kind of withdrawing and kind of pulling back when you get uncomfortable, kind of move towards that thing that makes you uncomfortable and do what you can to kind of what came to my mind is kind of lighten the load of those around you, right? Be a friend here with this dog. Be a friend, kind of see who may be in need, right? And it could just be you, right? If you're in need, open up. Don't kind of like just pull back and into your own kind of bubble, but like do what you can to kind of release any kind of tension, to kind of heal yourself, to let go of any kind of fears or anxiety that may be coming up. You know, do what you can to kind of shift your energy and to bring in healing energy for yourself and for those around you this month, right? But let's see what else wants to come out for you. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling with this Queen of Swords being here as your driving energy for the month, that this month you're going to be kind of very much aware and kind of made known of like the energies and you know, kind of what's going on around you and how people are being affected, right? And that may actually be why this resistance is here, right? Because it may be you kind of withdrawing, pulling back in order to be protective of your energy, right? And so I feel with the Healer of the Ages being here as your message, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like to be aware of these things, but not to kind of be resistant of them, to kind of see them for what they are and to do your best to heal the situation in the best way that you can, right? And so for the first week, we have the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Fool. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling the first week of June may be one that's really emotionally heavy for you, and you kind of want to just kind of release, to let go, to kind of move away from things that have you feeling kind of down, feeling kind of low. You may be kind of taking on the emotions, the kind of an emotional weight of other people. So it's going to be really important for you to kind of, this first week of June, to be aware of that and to do what you can to release yourself of any kind of heavy feelings, right? To be aware of any feelings and energies that you may be kind of taking on from other people, and to make sure that you're allowing yourself the time necessary to kind of recuperate, to kind of move away and to release yourself of those kind of emotional burdens, right? And so for the second week, we have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon. I feel like for the second week of June, it may be one that's very emotional here with the Moon, right? We have the Moon here again. So, which makes sense, you know, it's a lot going on in the world. So I feel the second week of June, you may find yourself kind of still kind of in this murky area where you're trying to kind of understand and kind of process these emotions, right? So it's going to be important this first and second week of June that you're making sure that you're healing yourself, that you're doing things and putting time away to kind of elevate your energy and to kind of release yourself and to heal yourself, and to do what you can to do the same for the people around you, if that is at all possible for you, right? If not, you know, just make sure you're doing that for yourself, right? And so the third week, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this third week, you could run into a situation that leaves you feeling a bit low. You may be doing your best to redirect your energy, to do things around the house and with maybe family members that kind of elevate your energy, right? Because I do kind of see this change. We go from the Moon to the Five of Pentacles. I kind of see you kind of working your way out of this kind of this dip in your energy, and doing what you can to kind of elevate your energy and to connect with people that bring you joy and bring you happiness here with this Ten of Pentacles. So this could be your family, this could be, you know, your close friends, doing things that kind of keep you feeling grounded, that keep you feeling connected to other people and able to kind of, you know, be happy and share joy and happiness and love and laughter, right? And so the third week, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the World. So I feel like the fourth week is where I kind of see you kind of finding your balance again, where you're kind of, I feel you've like processed your emotions, you've kind of planted yourself in the current space, and you've made yourself comfortable is kind of what I feel, and you're kind of ready to move into this kind of new space where, you know, you're grounded now and you've kind of done what you needed to do in this month. You've handled your business. You've kind of closed out this kind of chapter that may have been very much emotional, right? Also with this Queen of Swords here, you may be focusing on, you know, a project. You may be maybe even writing here with the Queen of Swords, and this may be what's kind of bringing you anxiety. And so it's going to be important for you this month to do what you can to, like, not resist the process is kind of what I'm getting, right? It may be a daunting process this month. It may be a daunting month for you this month that is filled with like a lot of energy, where you may feel a bit overwhelmed with emotions and with like anxieties and like things from all around you that kind of makes you want to withdraw. But it's going to be important for you this month, I feel, to really do your best to, you know, I just keep hearing stick to the plan. So like stick to the plan, stay focused on bringing in kind of high vibes, stay focused on good things. Do your best to shift your energy whenever you find yourself in a lull, in like a little low moment where things kind of feel a little bit murky, feel a little bit sad, a little bit overwhelming, right? It's going to be important for you to kind of connect with people and animals and things that kind of ground you and make you feel kind of secure, right? Because with this anxiety as your challenge, you may find yourself, especially with the Queen of Swords here, you may find yourself really in your head this month. So it's going to be important for you to ground that energy and to kind of release it in a positive manner. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what crystals will be beneficial for you this month. Yeah, because my head is pounding, man. It must be you guys. Don't get too much in your head, man. You got this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, so we have here fluorite, spirit guides, third eye chakra. Yeah, so you're right. Also with the goddess of the moon here, like your third eye may be kind of a little bit overactive this month, right? So we have also here lepidolite, trust, third eye, and crown chakras. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of crown chakra here. And then we also have seraphonite, honesty, heart, and third eye chakras. Yeah. So it kind of looks like this month is just going to be one where you're kind of overwhelmed with a lot of what's going on around you, and it's kind of taking its toll on you, kind of emotionally, mentally, maybe even physically this first week with the Ten of Wands, right? And so it's going to be important for you to kind of clear out any kind of blockages in your third eye, I feel, right? Because we have two third eye chakra crystals here, well, 3 actually. So yeah, just do what you can to kind of elevate your energy, to focus on positive things, right? Let's see some advice for you for the month. Too many. Okay, so we have here a new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. Whatever is done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. Okay, then we have accept yourself. While there's a time and place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to appreciating today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. Okay, and then we have offer your love. Is there someone in your life who could benefit from loving kindness? The gesture doesn't have to be big. Send an email, pick up the phone, pop by for a visit, or order a bouquet of posies. Let this person know that you're thinking of him or her. When we offer our love generously, that caring energy comes back to us tenfold while also lifting us up in the process. Reach out and offer your love today. Okay, so let's see your affirmation for the month. Okay. So we have here, I am in good health and I am getting better every day. So your question to ponder, what can I do to be more kind to my body? What health goals am I trying to reach right now? Okay. So let's see. Let's finish this off with a postcard from Spirit. So it says, Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in a destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. All right. That's all I have for you, Virgo. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Be sure to let me know down in the comments how it resonated for you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.